In addition to simply connecting to APIs or enriching your data, you can also collaborate with your team and create visualizations. If you take a look at the homepage, you'll see that there's a tables, charts, integrations, bookmarks, and extensions tab. Now, let's say we want to create a document that compares the best McDonald's in New York City. We can do that with data bar visualizations and tables by creating a live spreadsheet that tracks the ratings and number of reviews for each location. To do that, we can use the Google Places connector. To find that connector, you can simply type in Google Place or type in Google Maps to use the Outscraper connector in the sidebar. Once you've found the right connector, you can click on Start. And for the query, let's type in McDonald's in New York City. Let's set the language to English. Now, each page in this request retrieves 10 results. So let's set this to 10, which will get us 100 results. And once we're done, click Run. Now we can always check on the status of our request by clicking on the Data Logs button. And here we can see that the first 7 requests have processed successfully. Let's close this table and see what we have. Wonderful. We have 100 locations. Now, to visualize this data, so we have the title, we have the position, the website address, latitude and longitude, but let's give this data a visual representation. So let's click on the Visualize button. The first thing I want to do is build a map. So I'll select the density tile map trace and match the latitude column to the latitude value in this chart. And I actually like the dark style of these maps better, so let's select Mapbox Dark. Great. Now we can zoom into our map and see all of the McDonald's locations in New York. You can see that most of the locations are actually around Theater District and 36th Street. There's also a whole bunch in New York, in Brooklyn, along the Atlantic Avenue. Now, once we're done with our chart, we can give it a title. Save it. And embed it. To embed a chart, we can either use an iframe, or if you're using Notion or a document kind of editor, you can simply copy and paste the URL and enter it directly into your doc. There we go. Now our interactive map is directly in our Notion doc. And what's more is that every time the source data changes, the map will change also. This map is fully interactive. You can play around with it, zoom in, zoom out. And if we go back to the original data bar table, we can see how the source data changes as we change the table. So let's try to delete, the first 20 results from here. We've got 65 results remaining. And go back into this original document, refresh the page, and you'll see that the map has updated also. Visualizations can be built. There are several different visualizations that you can build. In addition to maps, we have scatter plots, bar charts, line, area, violin plots, histograms, of specific charts for finance. All of this is powered by the infrastructure of Plotly. So these maps can handle a large amount of data and have been tested rigorously through the open source community. Now going back to a chart, if we want to share and download this data, we can do so via CSV or XLSX files, or we can even access this table via a REST API. simply by clicking this link. That's it for now. Thank you so much, and please let us know if you have any questions.